Just to let y'all know, a lot of the bad weather that y'all see it doesn't all come from God. Half of the weather that you are going to see within the next year or so is going to be man-made. I'm gonna tell you that now. A lot of the stuff that we are going to see, all of it is going to be man-made. Because remember, I told y'all, not only is they trying to depopulate us, but they are trying to destabilize us. See, if y'all see the big picture in front of you, just in case you can't see it, not only has America fallen, not only has the US dollar collapsed, but now that we are basically going into the economy basically going to hell, they have to put us in a submissive state. Because in order for this great reset to happen, the citizens has to be on their knees and they have to be damn near dying or begging for food, shelter, or clothing, or for some assistance. So even though we is heading into the great reset and America has fallen and the dollar bill don't mean nothing, they know that when the dollar bill completely collapsed, when they introduce people to this digital currency, to this new world currency, a lot of people is not going to take it. This is something that they know. So what they must do is not only must they put us in fear. I want y'all to listen to what I'm about to say. Not only must they put us in fear, but they have to put us in a submissive, controlled state so we can need them. So a lot of the weather that you was going to see is basically going to destroy these states. It is going to destroy these countries. Because if they destroy your community, your neighborhood, and your state with tornadoes and hurricanes and destroy your home and destroy your car, you have no money. You have no shelter. You have nothing because everything in your home is now destroyed. So that puts you in a submissive state to need them. So if y'all think about it, I want y'all to really think, people. The American dollar, the US currency is collapsed. It's gone. It's dead. The US dollar don't mean shit no more. And you see all of this weather that is basically destroying our states in the community. All of these things is happening around the same time because they know that the reset is headed our way. So they have to put us in a state to where though we are going to take it because we have no other choice. Because we don't have nothing. We have no homes. We have no cars. We have no money. We have nothing. So we are basically going to be submissive. We are basically going to be on our knees begging them for help. Because they know that they know that a lot of us is not going to take this system. They know a lot of us is going to be naive. They know a lot of us is going to hold out to the very end. Well, if they get the United States citizens and citizens all across the globe, if they can put us in a submissive state to where as though we have no other choice but to accept it. This is what is going on, people. All of this stuff that is going towards the New World Order system, all of these things is pre-planned it. Because like I said, I've been saying it in all of my videos, people. They are not only just trying to depopulate us, but they have to destabilize us. They have to put us in a submissive, needy state. This is the reason why I've been telling people to take all your money out the bank and get everything that you need because you don't know what's going to happen. And right now, the U.S. currency is still workable and usable in the United States. So get everything you need. Now, when you take all of your money out the bank and you invest in gold, you have to invest in certain kind of gold. Because you just can't take your money out the bank and buy all this jewelry thinking you're going to get hundreds of dollars. The jewelry has to have a certain weight to it. It has to be a certain amount of carats. So you have to go to a trusted dealer that has real authentic gold that weighs a certain amount. This is why I've been speaking about the world collapsing for 5 years. And people have been calling me crazy. They've been calling me stupid. I don't know what I'm talking about. Where's I'm getting this news from? Where's I'm getting my sources from? I'm speaking on something that don't exist. I don't know what I'm talking about. And now everything that I have been saying for the last 5 years, it is now here. Because we are going through, like I've been saying throughout all of my videos, we are going through biblical prophecies right now. And I hear so many people say, oh, God is not going to allow this. God has everything in control. God told you these things was going to happen. God warned you that these things was going to happen. He told you these things was going to happen. It was already written that these things was going to happen. So these things is going to happen. So stop saying that God is not going to allow this to happen. Because God warned you that in the end times, it's going to be wars and rumors of wars. Man is going to turn against man. Man is going to destroy itself. People are going to be boastful and proud and lovers of themselves. He told us this. He told us. Everything that our Savior spoke on, it is happening. Even if you are saved, even if you are Christian, even if you are religious, we're going to go through this. A lot of people keep saying, oh, we're going to be raptured up before the tribulation. No, we are not. We are not. And don't get me wrong, the rapture is going to happen. The rapture is going to happen, people. But we're going to see a lot of tribulations before the rapture happens. By the time the rapture does happen, a lot of God's people is going to be dead already. Because we're going to go through it. We're going to go through it too. We're not going to just get raptured and just be saved from tribulations. We're going to go through parts of the tribulation. We're going to go through it. So this is why I've been telling everybody to get prepared. And like I said, we're going to go through some shit that we have never seen before, people. We're going to go through crimes. People are going to be killing for no reason. You're going to be seeing a lot more mass murderers. You're going to start seeing a lot of people with so-called mental illness that's going to be killing themselves and killing other people for no apparent reason. We're going to be seeing diseases and hearing about diseases that we ain't never even heard of. You're about to see a mass decline of money where a lot of these stores ain't going to want to take cash. They're going to want to take credit cards. I was out today with a friend of mine, and I went to a gas station. They don't even take cash. They take debit cards only. I went to another store. They only take debit cards and credit. They don't even want. It's already happening, people. And everybody keeps saying the U.S. dollar and the banks is not going to collapse. Did y'all forget about what happened to Bank of America? How Bank of America wasn't giving people their money? Did y'all hear about what happened to Wells Fargo? How Wells Fargo couldn't give people their money? Did y'all hear about the truck drivers? That just happened a couple of weeks ago. A bunch of truck drivers, they was promised their checks, and they told them to continue to work and just come pick up your check. And when they went to the place to get their money, the place was completely closed. Money is failing. So, like I said, I'm getting a headache. I've been getting a headache all day. But like I'm trying to tell y'all, we is going through it. And it's going to get worse. Because before they kill us off, they got to get us in a submissive state. So when this great reset happens, when the dollar finally dies, they have to put us in a situation. They have to put us in a state. They have to put us in a mindset to basically be submissive and have no other choice but to take the digital currency system. Everything is already pre-planned. This shit that's going on right now been planned since the 1930s and the 1940s. Ever since World War II, they've been building up for World War III. It's all planned, people. All planned.